Hello, what is going on? My name is Gabor, and in this short video I would like to show you how I created a paywall for my blog using Astro, Cloudflare, Clerk and Stripe. So we are here on my blog, and as you can see, some of the blog posts are marked with a green icon, meaning that these blog posts are premium or exclusive, so they are not accessible for everyone, but only for members. So if I click on one of them, we can see that I can open it. And if I scroll down to the bottom of the page, we can see that that's because I am already logged in with a user that has an active subscription. But if I open an incognito window and I open my blog in this mode and I click on the very same blog post, we can see that I will be met with a paywall. So now I cannot access the blog post, but I will see options to subscribe or pay a small amount of donation. And if I click on the button, I will get redirected to Stripe, where I can make the purchase. So how does this work? So it's actually a very simple setup. So what happens is that when you, as a user, open the page is deployed to Cloudflare Pages, which is good because it supports server-side rendering for Astro, which means that we can validate requests on the server side, and that's what we are doing. So what I do is I just check for the URL, and if it doesn't contain something called exclusive posts, then we will just proceed and let the user open the page. But if it does contain exclusive posts, then we will check the user in Clerk. So Clerk is a user management or authentication management service I am using. The free tier is very generous, so I recommend you to use it. And we will check for the user. If the user is logged in via Clerk, then that's good. If it's not, we will reject it automatically. If the user is logged in, then we will also check whether the user has an active plan. If they do, then we will proceed. If they don't, then we will reject. So that's basically it. So how do we create a user in Clerk and set the subscription on the user? So what happens is that when you open the website, you can make a purchase and you will get redirected to a Stripe hosted link where you can make the purchase. And when you make the purchase, obviously it will call the Stripe backend. And the Stripe backend uses something called the Stripe webhook, which will call a Cloudflare worker. So this worker is deployed to my Cloudflare account, and it has a Stripe secret and a Clerk secret, so you can communicate with Clerk and with Stripe. So once the webhook calls this worker, it will validate the request, it will validate whether this user has actually paid, and then call Clerk and set the user. So it will either create a new user or update the user object. If the subscription has been modified, it has been cancelled or updated. And then we have an updated user in Clerk. So the next time you hit a blog post that requires a membership, we will check your user object in Clerk, and that way we can decide whether you can proceed or not. So yeah, that's basically it. I hope you liked it. See ya.